Warning: if you have a cat, you might be harming them without even realizing it. Many cat owners, even those with the best intentions, make common mistakes that can cause stress, fear, or even health issues for their feline friend. Are you sure you're not doing anything wrong? Today we will reveal 9 things you should never do to your cat. Each of these points is backed by research on cat behavior and psychology, so make sure to pay close attention to avoid unintentional harm. Some of these mistakes might surprise you, but don't worry. We will also discuss the right solutions so you can improve your relationship with your cat starting today. Let's begin. 1. Bringing a dog into the house without proper introduction. Cats are highly territorial animals, and a sudden change in their environment can be extremely stressful. Introducing a dog without proper preparation can feel like an invasion of their personal space, triggering anxiety, aggression, or even withdrawal. Studies show that when a cat's routine is disrupted abruptly, their stress levels increase significantly. This can result in behaviors such as hiding, refusing food, excessive grooming, or even destructive tendencies. Some cats may start urinating outside their litter box as a way to mark their territory. If you are planning to introduce a new pet, it is crucial to do so gradually. Start by keeping the animals separate and allowing them to become familiar with each other's scent before any face-to-face interactions. Use scent-swapping techniques, such as rubbing a cloth on one pet and placing it near the other. Over time, allow short, supervised meetings, making sure that both animals have an escape route in case they feel uncomfortable. Never force interactions and always reward calm behavior with treats or praise. With patience and proper planning, your cat and dog can learn to coexist peacefully. 2. Confining your cat to one room. Many people believe that keeping their cat in a single room is a way to keep them safe or prevent damage to furniture. However, restricting a cat's movement can have serious consequences for their mental and physical health. Cats are naturally curious creatures that need to explore, climb, and engage with their surroundings. Limiting their space can lead to boredom, frustration, and even anxiety-related behaviors such as excessive scratching, chewing on objects, or over-grooming. Research has shown that environmental enrichment is essential for a cat's well-being. This includes access to various spaces, interactive toys, climbing structures, scratching posts, and hiding spots. Instead of confining your cat, allow them to roam freely in safe areas of your home. If certain rooms must be off-limits, ensure they have plenty of stimulation in their designated space. Providing multiple resting spots, window perches, and interactive playtime can make a significant difference in their overall happiness and prevent behavioral problems. 3. Yelling at your cat. Many cat owners, out of frustration, may raise their voice when their cat does something undesirable. However, yelling is not only ineffective, but it can also cause long-term damage to your bond with your pet. Cats have extremely sensitive hearing, and loud noises can be perceived as threats. A sudden shout can make your cat feel anxious, causing them to become fearful of you. Over time, they may start associating your presence with stress rather than comfort. Instead of yelling, use a calm but firm tone when addressing unwanted behaviors. Cats respond much better to positive reinforcement. If they do something wrong, redirect their attention to an appropriate activity and reward them when they engage in desired behavior. Building trust with a cat takes time, and maintaining a gentle, patient approach is the best way to ensure a strong and healthy relationship. 4. Using physical punishment. Some people still believe that physical discipline, such as tapping a cat's nose or spanking them, will correct unwanted behavior. This is completely false and can have severe negative consequences. Cats do not understand physical punishment the way humans or even dogs might. Instead of associating the punishment with their behavior, they will associate it with you, making them fearful and distrustful. This can lead to defensive aggression, avoidance, and in some cases increased behavioral problems. Research confirms that cats learn best through positive reinforcement. Instead of punishing mistakes, reward the behaviors you want to encourage. If your cat is scratching furniture, provide a scratching post and reward them when they use it. If they are misbehaving out of boredom, increase their playtime and offer more interactive toys. Trust and patience are key. A stress-free, respectful environment will always yield better results than punishment. 5. Forcing your cat to be held. While some cats enjoy being held, others find it distressing. Forcing physical contact can make them feel trapped and anxious, leading to defensive reactions such as scratching or biting. Cats prefer to control interactions on their own terms. If you try to pick up a cat that does not want to be held, they will likely struggle to escape, reinforcing negative associations with being picked up. Instead of forcing cuddles, allow your cat to come to you when they feel comfortable. Sit near them, offer gentle petting, and respect their body language. Over time, they may become more receptive to affection. The key is to build trust rather than impose interactions. 6. Using an undersized travel carrier. A poorly sized travel carrier can turn a simple trip into a terrifying experience for a cat. If the carrier is too small, they may feel trapped, increasing their anxiety and making travel an unpleasant ordeal. Cats need enough space to turn around, stretch, and feel secure. A well-ventilated carrier with a soft blanket inside can help provide a sense of comfort. Placing familiar items, such as a toy or a piece of your clothing, can also make them feel more at ease. Before traveling, allow your cat to become familiar with the carrier by leaving it open in their living space and rewarding them for exploring it. This will help reduce stress when it's time for a trip. 7. Throwing water on your cat. Some cat owners believe that tossing their cat into water will put an end to bad behavior, like jumping on counters or scratching furniture. In reality, this method is not only ineffective, but also deeply damaging to the bond between you and your pet. Cats instinctively panic when submerged, and using water as punishment does nothing but create fear and confusion. Instead of understanding what they did wrong, they'll associate you with distress and may begin to avoid you altogether. A far better approach is to guide their behavior with positive reinforcement. If you don't want your cat on the counter, offer them an alternative perch where they can climb freely and reward them for choosing it. This way, you build trust instead of fear, making both of you happier in the long run. 8. Neglecting proper feeding schedules. Cats thrive on routine, and inconsistent feeding schedules can cause stress and digestive issues. When cats go long periods without food, they experience heightened anxiety and metabolic imbalances. Establish a regular feeding schedule with balanced meals that meet their nutritional needs. Providing food at consistent times creates a sense of security and strengthens the bond between you and your pet. Avoid overfeeding, as obesity can lead to serious health issues such as diabetes and joint problems. Maintaining a proper diet is crucial for their overall well-being. 9. Abandoning a cat. While it may seem unthinkable for cat lovers, the reality is that cat abandonment remains a widespread issue. Many people adopt cats without understanding the long-term commitment involved, leading to situations where the animal is left to fend for itself. Abandoning a cat is one of the worst things a pet owner can do. It exposes the animal to hunger, disease, and danger. Cats rely on their owners for safety and care, and breaking that bond can cause deep emotional trauma. Before adopting a cat, it is essential to understand the responsibility involved. If you are struggling to care for your pet, seek help from veterinarians, shelters, or support groups rather than considering abandonment. A loving home is the foundation of a happy and healthy cat. Every pet deserves security, love, and lifelong care. Understanding and respecting your cat's needs will lead to a stronger and more rewarding relationship. There are so many things your cat wishes they could eat. If you've made it this far, it's clear you have a special bond with your feline friend. Why not take it to the next level? Subscribe to Meowtopia for more fascinating insights, expert tips, and heartwarming stories about our beloved cats.